What's up, guys? It is time for a late night laser everything live stream. You know it's late because I can't talk. We're all tired, but we're here anyway. Kyle and I committed to doing this around 3 p.m. and we're getting to it now. So here we are. What's up? We got a lot of people in chat. I want to shout out some people in chat real quick. Vinny from the new forum is here. What's up, Vinny? Good to see you.
Vinny!
Verbatim T. Yo. Gulf Coast Laser Engraving. I hope you're getting your shop ready, man, for the Laser Everything Marketplace grand opening. Maybe you've seen some of the emails we've been sending out. I'm really excited. You've got, I think, more stock uploaded, more listings uploaded to our new marketplace than anyone else. We could talk a little bit more about that later in the stream. Beam It Typical. What's up, man? Dean from Beacon Red Designs is here. What's up, Dean? I haven't seen you in a minute, dude. I keep seeing your name pop up in the LMA credits, and I'm like, I haven't seen Dean, but Dean's here. Dean's chilling, so that's good.
Dean.
Final Accuracy, as per usual. Probably one of our biggest new viewers lately, right? I feel like I've been seeing Accuracy everywhere lately. Yep. Beam It says, no sleep till Brooklyn tonight. Nice. For real. And Keith Messmer, I am here at work right now. Sorry, man. Good luck. Have fun. Get out of there in one piece.
You got this, man.
And Gulf Coast, I have more now to add already. So not even done uploading listings, which is awesome. We've got Joel, David, Dustin, what's up? And oh man, D'Amico? That's a dice roll, but I tried. A for effort. And that's it. So we're chilling, guys. We're just hanging out. Jimmy's fucking around with whatever he normally is fucking around with. Matt's trudging through his glass ornaments. It looks like. Dude, I love the new space in general, dude. It's so much more pleasant to look at. Like, I don't feel like I'm gonna get a headache talking to you anymore. You must feel better. Just like.
So what's really fun? What's fun is, like, I didn't realize how much shit I had, really, because like over the course of a year of building like an actual like production business, but also job shop stuff, like we were talking about in the last one, like I just acquired so much shit. And so the good news is, getting these big jobs, I've just kind of been reinvesting, and so I got more storage, I got better tabletops, I got and so it's what I've been needing to do. So
refining your space.
Well, yeah, and the workflow, and also to accommodate if we're gonna do live streams and do fun stuff together, then like that's where it's like, let me modify some stuff, and then now I'm getting ready for some like literally like everything we had on that list yesterday, or was that yesterday? Yeah, it was yesterday.
Yeah,
like just adding it to my Amazon, and I bought the extraction kit, so it's like all this stuff's coming. It's coming.
Yeah, sick, dude. And speaking of yesterday, if you're wondering if I'm wearing the same exact clothes I was wearing yesterday, you are right. Dude, I've taken maybe like 3 2-hour naps. And
showers are for clean people. That's all.
Kyle and I pulled an all-nighter last night. I cleaned the whole studio up. I got the Alfaro Laser 2 and Laser Master 3 completely set up. Dude, I'm so far behind. I'm not doing individual reviews for them anymore. I'm just going to review them together. I talked to Gil about it.
Let's do a comparison.
I was like, dude, they literally both run the same exact diode module. They have almost identical specs, and that Laser Master 3 just has the fancy features like the emergency stop and the fucking Wi-Fi and shit, and the AL2 doesn't. So I'm just gonna do them together. But that's neither here nor there. I'm mostly here to talk to you guys tonight. Jimmy and Matt are mostly here to work, and Kyle is here to entertain and engage you. Kyle, what do you have on the docket for us tonight?
We're going to do some viewer's choice, but instead of picking the project, you pick the laser.
Oh, dope.
You should have a fucking spinny wheel, bro.
Do you have, like, regardless of the laser that's chosen, are you doing the same thing? Like, are you doing the same artwork? Is it irrelevant? Do you not know? Or are you pulling this out of your ass?
No.
Okay.
So
That would have been okay. It's okay to say yes to that question.
It's going to be Christmas themed because I need some stuff around the house. And dance, Kyle, dance. Yeah, thanks, Beam It. So we're gonna be doing some themed stuff for the holidays.
Are you prepared to launch the poll yet? We should just get that like running like nice and early.
Is it a North Pole?
While Kyle sets that up really quick, I just want to catch up again on chat. That's why I'm here today, guys. I'm just here to fucking yap my mouth as usual. Waldo R35, how y'all doing? We're good, I think, collectively. You know, some of us are better than others, but we're alive. I'm glad I woke up this morning. David Allen, I have a problem with rotary on a fiber laser. If anyone can lend a hand, you're welcome to describe your issue, but I don't know if we'll have time to deal with it on stream. There are places where we can try to help out with that, though. There's links in the description to our free Discord server and Facebook group, and we also just set up a brand new forum on our website, lasereverything.net/forum, so you can check that out as well. And we can kind of expand and go into a little more detail to help lock it down if it's something that sounds a little more complicated. Smokery 12 is here, bzz, bzz, and Beam it says dance, Kyle, dance.
Ham-bone, laser packer worth the price.
I will get really quick. Rick is asking, what about the new 35-watt Atezer? 35-watt module is cool, I guess, if you're looking to cut stuff, but Chris has really been struggling with his Atezer. He's been having a pretty rough time with it. I think his review might be a little brutal when he completes it. So I would exercise maybe a little caution moving forward on that, because Chris is a smart guy. He's got a fucking engineering and physics degree. He fucking makes laser filters for work. He's not like an idiot, and the Atezer has been giving him some problems. So on the Atezer, but 35-watt diodes in general, I guess, cool if you want to cut and you don't want a CO2 for some reason. Do not say diode. I got to go to bed at some point. It's too late, dude. The Alfaro Laser 2 and Laser Master 3 are right next to me. Hambone's asking, as Jimmy mentioned, laser pecker worth the price? So far, in my experience, no. I don't think so. It's really cool. It's like a really fun
it's so
toy.
Depressing.
It's a really fun toy, but it definitely kind of feels like a toy. Wouldn't you say that's accurate, Jimmy? It's a really fun fucking gadget. If you have just a shit ton of money burning a hole in your pocket, I don't know if I would, it's a very cool showpiece if you want to like take it somewhere and wow people, but I wouldn't rely on it for any kind of professional use, and it's very expensive. So we're going to review that. It's literally this is right here. We'll be looking at that a little bit closer, hopefully before the end of the year. Rick says, sounds like he is pulling it out of his ass. Kyle is known to do that from time to time, but he's very, very good at masking it.
By the way, that's the project tonight. Christmas butt plug, pulling it out of his ass.
Wild Willow says Atom Stack is coming out with a 35-watt as well. Interesting. And Richie Boo, what's up, man? So that's
got a lot of people in
chat. Yeah. So how's that poll looking, Kyle?
It is posted.
Okay, the poll is up. I didn't see it coming because I'm only looking at StreamYard. So the poll is up, guys. Pick a laser, any laser. So can you describe the project to us and give us a little background just in case it will inform people's decision?
Yes. So in terms of projects, so we have, in terms of lasers, we have one of many fibers, 5-watt UV, 100-watt CO2, or diode ?
So many choices.
Yes. So the project will entail either something new on the UV I've never done before, maybe cork. If we do the CO2 gantry or diode, we might do cork, or we might do something different. We can discuss it. If we do the fibers, we may do a kitchen kniff, or
What the fuck is a knife?
A knife.
It's what Connects use to.
All right, I'm an idiot. Yeah, don't mind me.
We may also do some other stuff. So it kind of depends with the fiber because it's just going to be a lot faster. We could probably do a couple things. So I might do some slate stuff as gifts. And I have some other stuff hanging around we could do. So it kind of depends. But everything will be kind of Christmas themed. A lot of the family members around me that are older like gnomes, so it will probably have gnomes on it.
Oh, so many cool Christmas gnomes this year I've seen.
Yeah, the bar is high for you know, for good stuff these days. But I got some fresh artwork yesterday from Design Bundles that I'm excited to try out. One hell of a variety, let me tell you. But so we'll see. So it kind of just depends on what everyone wants to see in terms of something new, something specific. Hell, maybe it's fiber. Maybe we'll try, cork on the fiber. It'll probably turn into a smoldering pile of mess, but we'll see.
I feel like I should turn on a laser. I haven't had a laser on in a really long time.
Slap that Ranger on behind you, man.
The Lone Ranger.
Okay, so here's David Allen's rotary problem really quick. Well, I set it up following the videos. The y-axis engraves perfectly, but on the x-axis it's squished like by half the size. Did a 20 by 20 cube. X was 10 millimeters, Y was 20. Are you sure that your pulses per revolution is set correctly based on your stepper driver? That would be one of the first things I would check.
Or your circumference.
Or your circumference. Yeah, make sure you're accurately measuring the circumference. A lot of people will measure the diameter and put the diameter in. It's diameter times pi. So make sure that you're doing that too. Both of those things could result in that kind of an issue.
If you're using Lightburn, it will do the math for you, but you have to put the measurement in the right box. So don't put diameter in the circumference. Make sure you're putting it in the diameter.
Yeah.
Also, is it something that has a taper or not too? I don't know if you guys mentioned that because I stepped away, but
yep,
it's true.
That's a big one. Because if that's the case, then what you do is you take the circumference of the top and the circumference of the bottom of your engrave, and then you just go for the middle of it. So you divide them by 2, add them. So circumference 1, circumference 2, add, divide by 2. Boom.
Joel is asking, so the overall impression of the D1 Pro was good, except for its price, not bad. Yeah, it's fine if you catch it on sale, and don't get it if you want to use its software features. If you just want like a good diode that you plug into the fucking computer and it does what it's supposed to do, I think I recommend it. Yeah, it's solid. I think the Laser Master 3 is going to outperform it. I was just showing Kyle just yesterday the diode size difference of just the module alone. The X tool is like 4 times bigger in every dimension than Ortur's, and they're both 10 watts. It was pretty incredible. So I'm really excited to check out the Laser Master 3. I don't want to write that off yet, but the X tool wasn't bad as a machine. It's just the software behind it, like I say in the review, is kind of rough. Dave Kennedy, when do you think you will start the fiber laser build? Probably late January. I'm still working some stuff out. We're locking things down with the case right now, so I'm trying to get a case donated for the project, and we found a really good supplier, and they're kind of doing a little custom fab for us to get things just right and give it a little bit of a laser everything touch so that we can build out around the case. We have the source. It's the GZ Tech 80 watt 2 millijoule MOPA. I'm already talking to Kevin over at BJJCZ for an EasyCAD 2 controller. I'm talking to, I think it's Finn from Sino Galvo about getting us a Galvo scan head. So most of the parts are kind of falling in place. So we'll be talking about that a little bit more as we kind of dig into the new year. Nerod, would you recommend a 150 watt CO2 on a gantry? Only if you're going to cut. If you have no interest in cutting, then I would say that's way too much power and you're going to have a hard time getting detail. But if you do want to cut, the 150 watt systems are dope. So,
well, 1 second, if you don't mind. I was going to say, like, I've got the 150 right behind me back here. And I would absolutely agree. There are a couple of things you can do with like the 1.5 inch lens, but the thing is, if you're going to do that too, if you're going to cut by the 4 inch lens for sure, because Alex is absolutely right. Thing's a cutting monster. And then you got the 1.5 inch lens too. So American Photonics has some good stuff, and you can always look on Amazon. Just saying. So.
Yeah.
Waldo. Oh, go ahead, Kyle.
I was going to say, just before it gets too much longer, the poll's been up for 7 minutes. I see we have we're bouncing between 27 and 30 people live right now, but we only have 21 votes, and some people filtered in and out. So if you haven't voted, go down into chat and you'll see a section where you can click on the poll and put in your submission if you want to see something on a particular machine.
Whatever Kyle doesn't pick, I'll do lackadaisically in the background. Waldo's asking, can you recommend a way to Can you recommend a way to troubleshoot new materials without destroying all of your supplies? For example, just started doing glass cups, but on a CO2 with a rotary, but images are stretched. So yeah, a great way specifically for that. I'm just going to touch specifically on that. We can chat more about that in the forums or one of the communities if you want to re-ask. But on glass, if you set your tube power to like 8% and then just put blue masking tape on the glass, it will mark the blue masking tape white. And then you don't have to burn through 8 billion glasses. So that's a really great way to handle that. So just set your tube power like as low as you possibly can, and then just inch it up until you start to get that nice white mark, and you can deal with stretching issues and all kinds of other little things that would just be blowing glasses for no reason. You can knock out no problem on the blue tape. So that would be what I would start with there. J-Max here, and everybody's flipping out. He could be on with us. Did he get a link today?
I don't know, but if he wants one, he can have one.
Isn't it like Corey in there?
Matt over here showing us English teachers have to take math courses too.
True. I literally, by the way, I took all the way up to Calculus 3 and I got a C minus or C plus in it. Woo!
Verbatim recently picked up the M100. It's the Atom Stack 20-watt D1 equivalent, and it's huge. They are big. They are definitely big for sure. David Allen is back with his rotary problem. Pulses, according to dip switches, is 12,800. Do I use the diameter or circumference? The box asks for diameter. Maybe it's auto calculating for you. Are you in Lightburn? Did he say he was in Lightburn, or is he in EasyCAD? I think in Lightburn you can enter either. I think there's two boxes and they're linked. So if you change one, it changes the other.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah. Yeah. Dean says, "Ha, it's been a dog's age." We're glad you're here, man. Glad you're here hanging out. And Cyrus, Francis, hello. What's up, man? Gulf Coast, we have the X-Tool D1 20-watt. It actually works great. I'd love to play with the 20-watt module. I asked them to send it to me, and they told me to shove it. So now that the review's out, I'm going to ask them again. Jordan, of course, Kyle's not here for the air horns, but Jordan's watching on Twitch. How do I graphic design? So if you need work done like a logo, banner, panels, overlays, etc. Oh, I do. This is an ad. I'm reading an ad. This is a bot. Jordan, you got me all excited. David Allen's using EasyCAD. Bro, why aren't you on Lightburn? Especially for fiber. If you haven't considered it, I would consider it. Rotary is so much easier on Lightburn. It's specifically rotary. Like if you're going to be doing rotary work often, like it's like so much easier.
Communicates better with the
rotary. Rotary in particular, I feel like is especially buggy in the software side of things. Like in EasyCAD, there's a lot of things that like make EasyCAD bug out within the rotary chunks of the software. So if you do a lot of rotary work, David, I would very, very strongly ask you to consider upgrading to Lightburn.
Yeah, and by the way, it's a 30-day free trial.
30-day free trial.
Things to try. And also the other thing I would suggest too is the reason I'm absolutely with Alex, and I know all the other guys are too, because with EasyCAD, some people will say they're using EasyCAD, but they're on EasyCAD Lite. You've got different variations that come out with the machines through the different people, and it's yeah.
Yep. It makes a really big difference. If you're against upgrading to EasyCAD for some reason, then unfortunately your answer EasyCAD would have me relegate you to one of the forums. I think that would be the end of what we're able to troubleshoot on YouTube. We're gonna have to look at screenshots of like your rotary mark parameter files and different settings and things like that in order to kind of hash that out. So check them out. There's links in the description. And again, the new forum, which is not currently linked in the description, is lasereverything.net/forum. So definitely check that out. E3 is here. Long time no see. Another long time no see. These guys are popping out. They're coming out of the woodwork.
They're all working Christmas shifts right now.
Yep.
Everybody's burning the oil, man.
Dean's probably the last holdout for Lightburn. I'm such a chicken. You're not a chicken, man. New software is scary, but I would say for fiber, at the very least, for fiber, Lightburn is ready. So I think you're safe to move over, dude. It's a game changer for sure. So I would really do it. Joel says, I haven't tried rotary in Lightburn yet, but everything else that I've tried, including cylinder correction, works very well. Rotary is one of the biggest improvements I think Lightburn makes over the EasyCAD experience. So I would check it out. For sure. Kyle, you ready to wrap this poll, dude?
Yeah, let's do it. Sorry, I just
All right,
stepped away for a minute. My lovely girlfriend. Shout out to the girlfriend.
I'm going to step away next, but go ahead and wrap that poll, dude.
Hooked me up with some dinner. So we're ending the poll here. Let's see. We ended 42% with one of many fiber lasers, followed up with 21% people voted 5 watt for UV, and also 21% for CO2 gantry. I'm surprised Diode landed last there, and for a while there, that had 50% of the vote.
They're sick of the Diode laser reviews.
Well, Alex, if you feel like doing a project that is not the first selection, UV and CO2 Galvo tied for second.
Yeah, we'll talk about some options in a minute.
All right.
I've got the UV Kraken too.
Yeah. So what we're going to do, I'm going to start with the artwork because, I mean, the process will more or less be the same from fiber to fiber, but the settings will be different, and we can figure that out when we figure out what fiber I'm doing. But let's do some artwork. Let's see. So I need to pull up.
Joel wants to see the sexy Ranger running.
Oh, my Lightburn froze. Hang tight.
Hey, Matt, look at this.
Ooh. Pretty photos.
Yeah. Matt, are you awake?
Yeah, I was looking at the chat, buddy. What we got? Oh, that's awesome, dude. What size canvas is that?
That's 8 by 10.
Oh, wow. That's great detail, dude. Holy cow.
That's on a 300 millimeter lens.
Yep. Is that the glossy or is that the matte?
Gloss.
Nice. Yeah, I like the gloss. Every time I see gloss, I think that's sharp blade.
Yeah. I got another cheat I'm going to try because I found the same kind of paint, but it's high gloss white.
Oh, yeah, we were talking about that the other day.
I'm going to paint. I just bought it today. So I'm going to paint it the high gloss white, and then I'm going to paint it the high gloss black and see what happens.
Nice. Very cool, dude. I like it.
So I'm going to let Kyle main stage here. Drop him in so you guys can see what he's doing.
I am pulling up the artwork.
And then I have a couple things that I could do right now if I really wanted to do something. I had to replace the stock lens that came with the Ranger, and I don't know what size it was. So I have to I have to find the focal distance for the new lens that I put in it, which is a 1.5 inch. I also have a 2 inch. I didn't bother with a 4 inch because it's 70 watts. Seems kind of dumb. But I do have the 1.5 and the 2 inch lens for that. And then the other thing that I need to do is I need to figure out a problem I've been having with my UV laser where it's kind of doing like a first pulse killer thing, but the opposite, like an anti first pulse killer. It's like the last pulse is messed up. Essentially, I need to do, excuse me. Essentially, I need to do a timing. I need to run laser timing for a UV laser. So those are my two options. Neither of them are going to be fun. They're both going to suck, but they need to be done because I can't use either of those machines until either of those things are done. So that's kind of what I've got going on. So if you guys want to see either of those things, let me know if you have interest in either of them, and we can definitely do that. We should drop a link just to support the channel. I'm going to grab that design bundles link to that bundle that we just picked up that you're going to use in today's stream, and drop that in the description and chat.
This one is the Gnomes Mega Bundle. So, all right,
40 Mega Gnomes bundle.
Yeah, bud.
All right,
and then
cool. So
you could be rolling with your Gnomies.
This guy's the. I wish that you don't speak again for the rest of the night.
Okay.
This pack that Kyle's using right now, guys, $2.99. If you want to pick it up, it's a link in chat, and I am editing the description of the video right now, so you can check that out as well. So I'll I'll drop a link down in the description. Gnome bundles.
Changing the thumbnail to Matt's last video with Ellie.
Chilling with my gnomies. What's wrong with you? So yeah, if you want to, the link is in chat, and if you refresh the live stream, it will also be in the description for you. So go ahead and check that out if you want to check that out. But that's it. E3's heading to bed.
Yep.
Later, E3, dude. See you, man.
Later,
Thanks for dropping by. It's good to see your name. And Nuggets up, so I'll be right back.
All right. So the beauty with working with multi-layered SVGs is, especially ones that are set up really well, is they're already split in colors. So when it's designed to have like the gnome is one color and like something else is another color as different layers, it's nice when you import them into Lightburn that you don't have to mess with it. You can just select which color is what in your library and you're good to go. So I'm going to do a couple of slate coasters here real quick. This isn't anything new, but I'm going to go over the settings really quick that I use for these two settings at least. We'll knock out a couple different designs with these, and then we'll switch to a different media, just so we can do something new as well, or at least something different, because you guys have seen me do a lot of slate. So for the red, we're going slate white. My setting for that on my 60 watt, 1500 speed, 75 power, 180 frequency, and 200 Q pulse if that matters to you, and a 0.02 line distance. And then on the slate dark gray, we're going speed of 750. Oh, no, this isn't right. That is a completely different. Nope. Hold on. I thought that was the black layer the whole time. There we go. Hang tight. Make it a little easier to select these. There we go. So, back to the settings. For our slate dark gray, we're going 750 speed, 78% power, 30 frequency, and 200 Q pulse. That doesn't seem like the right line distance. Yeah, it's not. Assign that again, make sure that changes, and yes, it does. 0.02 is kind of my go-to on slate. So 3000 speed, 75 power, 40, and 200. And that'll be that. So what we're going to do now, I need to size it. I don't remember slate off the top of my head. Let's call it 100 millimeters. That again.
Are you doing a square one?
Yeah.
4x4?
Yep, 4x4.
Yep.
You can do it, buddy.
And now I just need to turn on the laser.
Oh, okay. Let's see.
Alrighty, let's get the camera swapped over.
So in chat, we just had someone in Portuguese. So Dilson Torres from Brazil just asked, let me see, let me go back to my translation here. My name is Dilson. My country is Brazil. Please send me a quote for the 60 watt and 80 watt fiber laser machine so I can make deep engraving in stainless steel sheets. So we are actually not a laser engraving selling company.
Yeah, we're not a manufacturer.
Right, but if you go down below the video, there is a buying guide right below us, and it takes you to the places where the prices are set. It's got shipping worldwide. Mactron. What are some of the companies there? We got SFX. We've got
SFX, Mactron, Wisely.
Wisely.
We currently have a couple brands there. That'll probably be expanding in the near future here, but because we do have some additional resizing artwork.
Yeah, I don't know.
We do have some additional brands that we're working on reviews for right now, but check out the buying guide in the link in the description, and that'll give you, like Matt was saying, a list of brands we've worked with and checked out and spent time with, and really kind of put through their paces to make sure that they were going to be reliable. Knock that down in size just a little more. So a tip for you guys, if you do or want to do slate, having it too close to the edge, like the design run over the edge, can sometimes look good, but if it's not really cohesive, it may not look very great. So sometimes dragging the design in toward the center a little bit more and giving it a little bit of a buffer can really help keep things clean.
Yeah.
I think I like that. So
Let's see. Yeah, so Joel said the same thing. I was gonna highlight his thing here. What did he say? I normally do mine at 90 to 95 millimeters to try to keep the design from running off the edges. Personal preference. I agree. Like, especially with images, you know, you got to be careful because sometimes the images will go over into some of like the crevices. Like, here's one that I just did recently for a company, and it's probably about the same thing, 90 to 95. So, yep, I agree. Personal preference.
Chris says, "What's the hole spacing on the bed plate that you're using there?" The hole spacing on this one is actually 50 millimeter on center. The other 4 galvo machines I have here are 25 millimeter on center. Wisely, the company that this laser came from, I believe has actually switched everything over to 25 millimeter. And generally they did use that. I don't know if it was a sourcing issue. But for whatever reason, this run that I got came with a 50 millimeter plate. So
There you go. That's cool.
Yeah. All right. So I think we're good here to give it a run and see how we like it.
Oh, nice. Chris said, good to know. Self-centering fixture plate dropping soon. Fixture plate dropping soon, I think. Look at that beautiful white. Woo. That gray.
If you guys didn't know, slate is easily one of my favorite substrates to work with. Absolutely love it.
You can bite into it, and it's not going to go away. You know, it's not going to wear out. If it wears out, you're going to wear the slate out first.
Yeah.
Is it snowing up there for you guys yet?
Nope. Got nothing.
I got a little dusting here in Connecticut a couple weeks ago, but nothing really crazy.
I was gonna say you could be dashing through the snow with a 1 hoa open slate. I'm fucking nailing these.
I'm 2 hours from Buffalo. Trust me, they can keep their 75 inches or whatever.
I'm excited. It's gonna be in the 50s one day before Christmas. I don't know what Christmas Day is yet, but we're gonna actually have a day in the 50s. So that's exciting.
I think we're gonna do a couple extra passes here. And also, this is making me recognize that I missed something. So here, let me show you guys my mistakes. You'll notice, specifically on the tip of the hat, there's some white overlap there from the first layer we did.
Yep.
Just the tip. Yep.
Yep. So now if I go back to the right screen here, that's what I missed right there. That little guy.
Boo-boos.
That little guy right there?
That little guy.
I wouldn't worry about that little guy right there. But
yeah. So I need to ungroup this and get rid of that. And this and these and that need to go onto the correct layer.
Layer schmear.
There we go. That looks better. So it's going to be a little funky now, a little unique, but
Well, that's the other nice thing about gnomes too is they're not perfect. They're literally like hodgepodge characters. So
yep, they are.
You just added character.
It's going to be my little unique guy. So, no, that's not what I want. I'm gonna do. Oh no.
Dude, I almost just put a blank ornament into the pile of finished ornaments. Shit.
Nice.
That would have been sad. for that person.
So I meant to do a crosshatch on this, so I'm just going to switch it to a 90 and run it again. And that should kind of clean things up a little bit.
All right. Joel was saying, does anyone else use enclosures with their fiber or just rocking the glasses? Here, I just do glasses. I know we've talked about enclosures a lot lately. And I think, are we going to add any of those to the buying guide? Have we found any that we've actually tested or like?
We haven't come across any that we tested yet. We haven't tried any out. I'm planning on building one, which I'll kind of share my experience on that in case anyone wants to do the same.
I was actually planning on buying one if I do decide to follow through with one of my goals for 2023, which is to go to a show and actually do something.
That'd be cool.
Yeah.
You love yours, but it was custom built for you. That's cool, man.
Yep, let me click these for you. Sorry, bud. So let's see. And then Joel added me, I think. Is that what you're asking there? Let's see. I'm already tired of the snow, said Final Accuracy. In Louisiana, it was 80 this afternoon. Yeah, I'm in Florida, Joel, so it's just fucking hot
Jealous.
and swampy.
I'm jealous.
Oh, wow, that was fast. Look at that. Oh, I'm muted.
So here's... No, you're not. You're good. So there's Beam It Up Laserwork says, I wear my sexy Cloud Ray ski goggles until all my hotness fogs them up. It's hard being beautiful, isn't it, Beam It Up? I mean, it's just... I understand.
So what did I miss?
Not much. We got our first slate done. I'm about to grab my my next piece of artwork.
I typed in Portuguese.
Is that a little multi-color action going on in there?
Hell yeah, it is, bud.
White, gray, brown?
It is white and dark gray.
White and dark. Okay, got it.
Yeah.
The hose are white, or are at least supposed to be white, the top and bottom one.
Yep.
Okay, got it.
They are. It's just the funky lighting that's over there.
I know. Hose are white. That's funny.
Look
We're
at
all
Jimmy
laughing.
dying. God.
It's like Jimmy's never
That's
heard
the
of
reason I
us.
laughed, by the way.
Matt's
It wasn't
doing
a joke.
it.
No,
Matt's
I looked at
doing it.
Jimmy and his
I
face
was
was like,
fine, but Matt started laughing, and that was the end of it.
whatever.
I'm about to start a new poll right here.
You inspired me, Matt.
Are you going to add more hose?
No.
Okay.
Guys, before Kyle moves on,
Oh, shit. Cosmic brownies.
or Oreos, double stuffed
Oh,
Oreos.
well,
Which one?
do you have a glass of ice cold milk that you can
I don't,
get
and I'm
without
lactose intolerant.
Then brownies. Oreos
Okay.
with like ice cold milk. Wow.
Yeah, I know, but the double stuff.
Have you ever taken a double stuff, taken the top off, and then taken another one and made a quadruple fucking?
Yeah, all the time, but these have been really disappointing. They're not like splitting nicely. I'm getting like half and half. It's kind of a bummer.
Trash. That's another reason to eat that cosmic brownie.
I appreciate your input, dude, but now they're calling to me because we've talked about them too much.
All you said was they're double stuffed. I gave like 7 reasons for the cosmic brownie. You're like, yeah, but double stuffed. So.
Bro, original Oreos are trash.
Wait. Does that say
Give me an
children
original.
cookies?
Just throw it in the garbage.
And you made fun of me?
Yeah, I did.
But it says chilling with. Oh, he killed it. Shit.
I stand by it. I'm also wearing a shirt that says fucking burn to learn, and that's your fault too.
Yeah, it is.
No one actually split pretty well.
Let's see. We were just talking about these while Kyle was working. So Joel is asking about enclosures. If anybody uses enclosures or just wears the glasses, basically. I was at a show with it. Didn't have many people stop by wanting anything customized. They didn't seem to understand that I could customize things right there for them, even after letting them know. Yeah, some people, they don't get it. What are you going to do?
I went after kids. The one time I had my laser in a public space, I was letting kids engrave their names on pennies, and we were giving them away for free.
I'm so glad you added context to that because that was so creepy. I went after kids at the show.
I did. I mean, it worked really well. So, like, they would come one at a time. We had a big dividing wall up, and one at a time, we'd give the kids a pair of fiber laser glasses, and they'd walk around the back of the wall, and we'd let them place the penny and then push the foot pedal to start the job after they put their name in.
They got to touch the foot pedal?
They got to fucking push the foot pedal.
That would be dope.
It was being filmed and recorded and sent out to the front of the other side of the wall, so all the other kids in line could see the kids.
Yeah.
It was sick, dude. And then we pre-did a bunch of holes in the tops of all the pennies, so we put little ball chains through them, and they had little fucking necklaces. They got to wear them.
That's cool. All right, so
that was rad.
Here's one for you. Gretch Zeppelin said, "Aren't you going to engrave the Oreo fillings? You could do it with the UV."
That's a good idea. All right,
Double stuff these nuts.
Fine, I'll do it.
Woo! Guys, we're about to add a parameter to the UV library that we're building. Double stuffed Oreo. By the way, it's like single stuff will light on fire. Please be aware. Gretch, you just earned 5 points for Gryffindor. Way to
go. So if you guys missed it, this design came with 4 layer colors. So what I did is I reorganized it because the black is actually the whole back of the design.
Yep.
So what I did is I laid that on the bottom, and I used my dark gray slate color because that gives it a bit of depth. And then the other colors are going to sit on top of that color and recolor wherever they touch. That's the beauty about slate, is you can effectively recolor everything you lay another coat on, essentially. So we have 4 colors in my library here. The ones we did not cover are the light gray and the medium gray. So I'm going to share those now. Again, 60 watt, 200 millimeter lens. So my light gray setting is 3000 speed, 45 max power, 200 frequency, 200 Q pulse, same 0.02 line interval. And the medium gray, 1500 speed, 75 power, 45 frequency, same Q pulse, 0.02 line space. So, the only thing I forgot to do again, which I'm going to fix and rectify right now, is I want crosshatch, because to me it just looks better.
Yep.
Let's get it aligned and send it.
Fire the laser. By the way, are these the Michaels slate coasters, or are these the ones that I sent after holding on to for like 17 months?
These are the Michaels ones.
Okay, nice.
Do you guys like Tron?
Yes.
Every time that I hear somebody say rectify, I think of the dude at the beginning of Legacy when he's like, rectify.
Yeah.
Games. Just every time. I cannot help it. Oh, by the way, I got a perfect twist off right there. So that's going to be our subject. I'm not going to eat that one yet.
By the way, I've already added a description to the param library for double stuff. That's what we're talking about. So just make sure you get that. Are you going to use a 100 lens?
Regular single stuffed Oreos
are trash.
Are fucking trash. They're trash. They just belong in the garbage. If somebody hands me a single stuffed Oreo, I slap it out of their hand and I fucking give them the finger and I don't talk to them anymore. They're disgusting. Double stuffed, or get the fuck out of my face.
Welcome to Laser Everything, the #1 podcast for YouTube growing your Oreo hating
to double your stuff.
Double stuffed for bitches. Triple stuffed, the way to go.
I'm gonna eat all of these in the next 3 minutes.
Please go ahead and just send some to me. All right, let's see.
All right. Oh, how's it going too?
Joel said you can get Amazon 4x4 slate cheaper from Amazon than Michaels.
That isn't true. I just found that out. That is not true.
Uh-oh. Tell them, Jimmy. Go.
They're half the price.
From Michaels?
From Michaels, they're half the price.
Give them the scoop, man.
Yeah, if you get the Pro Pack, right?
Yeah, the Pro Pack. You can only buy it online. You can't go through the store, but they're
Jimmy,
30.
find the link. Show
They're
them.
30. Huh?
Find the link and then we can show them.
All right.
Can you stop trying to get Jimmy to fight with the fucking people that are watching the stream?
I'm not fighting with you.
No, he's educating.
Also,
He's like, hey,
if
I'm
you
gonna
guys,
save you guys
if you
money.
guys want to do slate testing, don't do it on coasters. You can go to Johnson's Plastics Plus, jpplus.com, and they fucking sell like slate, like charcuterie boards. They're fucking gigantic. They're like 12 by
The
8.
big boys, they're like
And they're like
huge.
$6, and you can do front and back fucking test all you want. The coasters are way more expensive than the big charcuterie boards.
JDS actually has something too that's very similar. Like the one I did for Roscoe cost about $10, and it was how big was that thing, Kyle? That was huge. Like 10
Big,
by 14.
big.
Yeah, and I think it's about $8.50. So look at JDS, find those slate things for sure. It's a good idea. Have it laying around here somewhere, but since the upgrade, I don't know. Let's see what's Chris saying. Oh, Joel said, how many do you get in the Pro Pack?
48.
48 for $30, you said?
Yep.
There you
Oh,
go.
we still got 31 people watching? That's impressive.
48, Kyle.
Yeah.
That's
So put the
48.
link in chat, dude.
Oh, that's a weird
Chris
view
said,
of the show.
I'm pretty sure normal Oreos used to have more stuffing, but they changed it so they can charge more for double stuff.
Yeah, I agree.
Absolutely, the inflation is happening.
The mega stuff is now the double stuff. Have you seen the mega stuff? That's all they did. They just renamed it.
Yeah, correct.
Bullshit. Yep.
They did that with the Hostess cupcakes. Like the other day, I bought 2 for me and my daughter to split. You know, those like the Hostess like white swirl on top of chocolate cupcakes. They used to be like so thick, and now they're like 2/3 of the thickness, and it's just sad. All right, so let's see. Yeah, Joel said he got 48 for $52. So basically, lots of money saved if you go with the link that Jimmy's looking up right now.
Hang on.
Yep, we'll get you there. Let's see. Yep, that name. At Onyx says I've got, or at Tony Anthony, I can't see. I got the 20-watt Cloud Ray Air Maker coming in sometime the beginning of the year. Super excited. Nice, man. Congratulations.
There's the Amazon link right there for the 24 for $35. And I got to find the Michaels one. Hang on.
Yeah, Joel. So the whole thing that they're talking about is ordering online. Like they don't have this Pro Pack in stores. They carry it online only.
Yeah, it's online only. Yep.
So that's why Jimmy, sometime before next month, will have the link for us.
Oh, shut up! I'm working.
If you do go in store, and you end up buying a couple of 4-packs, what you can do is pull up on your phone. There's always a persistent like 20 or 25% off coupon on their site. Just pull it up. You don't need a membership or anything. You just show them the barcode off the website. They scan it and you get 20% off.
Oh, there you go. Joel said they kept running out online, and Alex Smokery 12 said, "I've never seen that much rage against an Oreo."
I mean, it's true though.
We run hot here at Laser Everything.
So, not to get to, and apologies, I'm eating an Oreo, but not to get too advertisement-y here, but I'm also going to be using a design bundles thing. I'm going to pull something from this Holly Jolly bundle right here. It's like 20 of their normal bundles all bundled together, so it's like a bundle of bundles. And I want like a nice round logo that I don't have to sit around and edit for an hour on stream. So I'm gonna just pull something from this to engrave the Oreo. It's $19.
There's the link,
and I will go ahead and drop a link for the Holly Jolly bundle in chat as well, if you want to check that out. If you're looking for some Christmas, whatever, So I went ahead and dumped that in chat for you guys, and I will add it to the YouTube description as well, real quick.
Where'd you put the link, Jimmy?
It's right in. I just put it in.
Oh, look at that. Oh, nice.
Not amazing. The layers didn't work out too good. So next time I will probably just not layer it that way, but it's not bad.
Oh, they're not.
Well,
They're not let shit.
They didn't accept the colors very clearly. That's all right.
I was going to say something, but I wanted to see how it was going to come out, so I didn't.
Yeah.
So what I would do to do that, quote unquote, the right way in the future would be to use the trim tool in Illustrator, the trim boolean, to trim those layers out so they can be colored individually. But it doesn't look that bad.
Yeah, it's all right.
Well,
it's all right. It's just making the house more festive. I can live with it.
Here's a question real quick for you. Been watching a lot of the Laser Everything tutorials for fiber lasers. Do you fellas think a 20 watt can do the Norton, I think NWT's Norton white tile?
Yes, it can.
Okay.
There you go.
Boom.
It doesn't take a lot of power to do it. So as long as you're not using like a massive 300 millimeter lens, you should be fine.
There you go. Then for you guys, Alex put that in there. Let's see. I don't have my glasses on. Nope, I went white tile. Wasn't there a slim version which eventually became the normal Oreos? That's probably exactly what happened.
No, there's still a slim version, I think. The slims are just really, really thin cookies.
That would just make me cry. Like having the taste of Oreos in your mouth, but then not having the fulfillment of like eating them until you're about to puke.
Yep.
The true American way. All right.
Matt,
In case you missed Jimmy's link, I posted it in the YouTube also for you there. Thanks, Jimmy. Way to be a champion.
it wouldn't let me post in YouTube, so I tried.
Okay, no big. I got you.
All right.
And then here is the Amazon link that Jimmy was talking about. So 24 pack from Amazon or the 48 pack from Michael.
It's double the price.
Also double the pleasure.
Yep.
Oh my god.
What? It's the spearmint gum. Double your pleasure, double your fun. Do you know what I miss is jingles? Do you remember how like jingles used to be a thing because people would actually listen to advertising?
Yeah, that's true.
Last one.
I probably should go to bed soon because today I woke up for work at 8 o'clock and I was supposed to be there at 7:40.
Oof.
Whatever, I made it.
All right, I found a nice design.
If it doesn't work, I got the ELC Creations logo that's nice and round. Toss it up there. Do we have a guest coming on the show tomorrow, by the way, or can I like? Because I'm doing the project or cylinder correction tomorrow.
No, I don't think so.
Oh, sweet! Like, if anybody's got cylinder correction questions, tune in tomorrow. Let's see what's going on in chat. When it comes to Oreo fillings, go big or go gnome. Oh, Sam.
No. No.
Oof. Glad I didn't put that one up there. That was as bad as my shit. By the way, Laser Everything does not condone the puns that I'm using.
No, they don't.
If Miranda was awake, she absolutely would rip me apart.
No problem, Joe.
All right, I'm legitimately about to use a caliper to measure the diameter of an Oreo.
You can thank Kyle for that because I wouldn't have known unless Kyle told me. So
By the way, is Alex sounding like super choppy, robot-y?
yes, he
Anybody else?
is.
Okay.
God damn it.
It's almost like the like your Wi-Fi's buggy or something, or maybe headphones. Oh, I think I got a shattered glass one here.
How was that? Better? Test
Much
one.
better.
All right.
Yep.
Yeah. It was OBS fighting for my microphone.
Fun.
What I said was I'm about to use a caliper to measure the diameter of the inside of an Oreo.
Can you imagine your high school geometry teacher right now that you said, "When am I ever gonna fucking use this?"
He's like, "Ha, got him."
Yeah, he's just sitting there right now, being like, "I told that motherfucker." Oh, that's awesome.
35 millimeters, in case you guys are wondering. And let's go ahead and frame that up.
Now, are you gonna frame that at like 34, so you got a little space, or are you just gonna go full? You just send it full send.
Oh shit! I did this in Lightburn. Oops. I've not navigated to Lightburn for the UV yet. I'm still on EasyCAD. I have to open EasyCAD.
Sorry.
Oh, what was your question?
I don't even remember what I said, buddy.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. At Jimmy. This is the Amazon link I found. Let's see. Yeah, so that's the one that he found. Thanks for sharing the Michael's link. Talking about things. What's the diameter of the cream dollop? Oh yeah, see that's the thing. You got the cookie, but you got the cream dollop. You got to do the.
Yeah, that's what I measured. 35 millimeters. The cookie itself is about 38.
Dude, it's like I love the scientific certainty of that. You're like, actually, that is what I measured. Like,
yeah.
By the way, we have 26 people watching and 22 likes. That's awesome. Thanks, guys. Yeah, way to go. Everybody came to party tonight, man. When my students ask me tomorrow, Miss Spotify, why are you so tired? I'll be like, because I was watching a laser Oreo. There's probably some of my students watching.
Never have I been more interested in an Oreo, says Joel.
So the Oreo, it's really hard to tell on camera because the dynamic range is worse than the dynamic range of our eyes, but is starting to light up from like the inside of the core of the cream. So I think that the UV laser is actually already penetrating the cream, and now we're seeing the glow through the cream, like out to the surface, which is interesting and weird.
What's it smell like?
Nothing yet.
Okay.
Hopefully,
by the way,
I'm hoping for creme brulee. Is really kind of like my hope here.
I know you're gonna be pissed, but you sound like Tron again.
Yeah, bad, real bad.
Really bad. But I also know you'd be more pissed if no one told you. He'd be like, "Why didn't you bastards tell me?" How dope would that be to have your shop just smell like creme brulee after you do like 1,000 Oreos? That'd be so cool.
That'd be pretty baller.
And, yeah, instead of like nasty ass acrylic. Ugh. Although I've kind of gotten used to the smell of acrylic now. At this point, it's almost like gasoline.
How's this? Is this decent?
Yes, actually.
All right, I switched to my headset. I don't know what's going on with the studio mic right now.
Oreo hacked your headset.
Kyle, that looks good.
Yeah, I'm pretty happy with that.
Yeah, that looks good.
Let's see. Yep. Joel says, at Kyle, the tile is coming out really nice.
Yeah, I'm pretty happy with that one. Yeah.
Should we do like a test Oreo first? And like try to find a good setting, or should we just go like balls deep with the...
Oh, look at that.
Send it, bud.
That's nice.
All right, well, let's see.
It's a little dusty, so don't mind that, but it did come out pretty.
Blow
That's
it off.
definitely... I got you, Kyle. Solo layout.
Oh, okay.
Or are you gonna put it under the thing? Oh, that's really nice. I like the
Oh,
differentiation
that's
there.
nice.
It's a little dusty.
Got a little depth to it too.
Yeah, I gotta wash it, but it's pretty good.
Well, when you're doing multi layers, you're going to get the depth anyway. So
Yeah.
All right. While you get the next one queued up, here we go. I got you on.
So right now I'm just centering it with the cream. That's all I'm doing at the moment. We should also focus and few eyes to focus. Yeah. Don't ever stick your hand in front of the UV beam like I'm doing either right now. I'm being lazy and it's not smart of me. And you should not expose your hand to UV like this.
Not when it's that
Very
rapid fire. Yeah.
That was dangerous, and I implore you not to repeat it. Okay.
Oh man. Incident report.
Let's go ahead. Yep. All right, so we're nice and center now. So I'm going to come back to EasyCAD. We're going to drop our over back in. I'm going to get rid of these groups I created just to easily align things. I don't need those. Oh shit, there's a lot of groups. Are we down to curves? Okay, we're down to curves, great. We can select everything, group, hatch. So I'm thinking bi-directional, right? Seems reasonable.
it's your Wi-Fi.
It's not my Wi-Fi. Am I
I
the
mean,
robot again?
Yeah. Yep.
What the fuck?
you're really blurry.
I'm not even on
Yeah.
Wi-Fi.
The resolution on what you're sending is pretty rough.
Yep.
All right, hold on.
All right, Kyle, back on you, buddy.
All right. So we're back to 4 layers here. I'm just going to hide 3 of them so I can work with one at a time.
So, is the plan to pass these out at Christmas? Like, just gonna have these around, or like?
They're just going to be sitting on the table.
Yeah. That's cute.
Yeah.
It's gonna make people think there's no place like Nome.
Brutal.
Yeah. Sorry. Now that Alex is gone, I could say that.
So we're back to having a little bit of a layer conflict here, right? So what we want to do, maybe I can do this without going into Illustrator.
Oh, excuse me.
This stuff is beyond me. It's getting confusing. I haven't gotten this.
No, you're fine.
Are you just showing layers and not showing layers? Is that what's going on? Clicking them off and on.
I am subtracting one from the other.
Got it.
I'm trying again. How do I sound now?
Sound good now. It's whenever you get over by that UV, but let's see what happens.
All right. So anyway, just hatching this real quick.
Yep.
And we need to pick some settings. Thinking like 2000 speed.
What would it be closest to? Let me look at my file. Let me look at my library I've got right now.
Yeah, I'll look at.
I have enamel paint covered, colored acrylic, brass, glass.
So if you guys didn't see, what I did there is I duplicated the layer that I wanted to remove out of the background, changed it to a different layer, and hid this one because I didn't want this one to get accidentally messed up because it gets removed when you Boolean subtract. So what I did was after I duplicated it, I hid the red layer and I had set one to green. And what that does is it allows you to subtract one from an existing one, a layer from an existing layer, and it leaves the remainder. So now if I hide this, you'll see that that background doesn't cover the whole thing now, which is what we wanted to avoid from what we learned on the last one we did. Because I'm finding that we're going to have to do it with this one too. And I'll show you that. So I need to group that layer before I can do anything with it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this blue layer, I'm going to duplicate it. I'm going to send the duplicate to green. I'm going to hide the blue layer. So now I'm just working with this duplicated layer. I'm going to bring back what I want to subtract. We select one and then the other. Boolean subtract. And we just delete the green. And when we add everything back, we now have single layer with no overlaps, with the exception of that, but I can live with that.
I'm getting a nosebleed, Kyle.
All right. So we're all set there. And that was all just to avoid going into Illustrator.
Yeah.
But that only took like not even a minute, so.
Yep.
Yeah.
All right, I have 4 more of these, then I'm going to bed, guys.
Well, you're just in time because I'm about to run this Oreo.
Oh shit!
So
Let's
I'm settling on. I found an ABS tan setting. So
by the way, Beam It Up asked this question: is there a sugary, creamy goodness setting? That's what we're going to name this. That's what we're going to name this.
So we're at 2,000 speed, 30 kilohertz on the frequency, 16 on the pulse width.
All right, here we go. I'm putting you on the big screen.
Cool. All right, let's see what happens here, guys. This
By the way,
might
Greg
be
said send this to Oreo.
All right, here we go.
Come on, baby.
I see a little bit of smoke, but I don't know.
I see brown on the edge there on the corner.
Well, a little bit.
Some caramelization.
So turn it up, I'm thinking. So let's turn that up. So I'm going to go to 30-30. Let's try it again. Whoa. I'm going to have to put my glasses on and go get a sniff of that so I can report.
I'm going in, boys.
I am.
Oh, looks like such goodness.
Really doesn't have much of not much of an odor, actually. So now we got to just start slowing it down. So I'm going to half the speed. So we're going to take it down to 1,000. So now we're at 1,000, 30, 30. It's like starting to resolve, but we're just not there yet. So let's take it down to 500. Yep.
Enhance.
It's auto resetting my speed for 2,000 no matter what I do.
Phenomenal. EasyCAD is the best.
False. 500.
I saw that I deleted the shoes by accident, so I Control-Z'd, and then I reselected the shoes because I failed to group that into the layer by accident. So, full clarity.
All right, so I'm copying this artwork, and I'm going to restart EasyCAD 3 because it will not allow me to change the speed.
No.
which sucks. Oh, wait, I'm an idiot. So in attempting to fix my audio issues, I closed Google Drive in case it was an internet issue. I don't think it was, but I did close Drive and I run EasyCAD out of Google Drive. So that's not going to fly. So let me go ahead and just start Drive back up real quick.
That dog won't hunt. All right. Meanwhile, Kyle's piece is looking framed up.
I don't think my settings change there actually stayed. I don't think it actually stuck. So we're going to do 1000 30 30 again here.
All right. You want to wait? Oh, let's see what happens.
We could be getting like a really nice embossing. I'm not really checking. I should probably go look at it a little closer in person, but still not really what I want. So now we're going to take it down to 500.
That Oreo is smoking.
You'd think if there was that much smoke, there would be something going on. I'm going to go inspect it in person after this run right here.
When you go to eat this, it's going to start tasting like marshmallow instead of cream filling.
I'm okay with that.
It's going to be like a toasty marshmallow Oreo.
All right, let me go look at it in person real quick.
This is the toughest fucking Oreo I've ever seen. So Joel says I need to get one of these fancy cameras for my fiber. What are you guys rocking those fancy cameras?
The laser cam
Yeah, they
for
were.
me, yeah, it's just a 1080p webcam.
There you go. All about placement. Oh,
Yeah.
yeah. Do we all have a laser running right now? Look at that.
We do.
Literally laser everything. Right now we've got glass, canvas, food, and slate. I think that's like the 4 food groups. Chris says, I like how after all of this, of course, the Oreo will still be eaten. Of course it will be. Alex, you need a new microscope so that you can examine this.
No waste, Chris. No waste. All the Oreos will be eaten.
There you go. That looks good. I don't know if you know if you're muted or just being quiet.
I'm on my studio mic, so when I'm at the UV, I'm far away.
Yeah.
It doesn't. There's nothing discernible, and it's there's nothing discernible. So we need to continue to up the pressure here. I'm going to drop us from speed 500 to speed 100.
Oh my god! This is at 30-30.
Yeah, the fact of the matter is we could just be melting the cream, right?
Right.
It could just be melting. In fact, it does kind of look like it has a little gloss there. So perhaps we should call it quits on the cream and maybe try to do the cookie?
Well, have you tried changing the frequency? Maybe you can just hit the surface and do
I mean,
that.
I'll try it again, but if it's not darkening now, like if I can't force it to darken with a low frequency, I don't think.
Well, remember, you're not engraving; you're
I
just
do it.
surface marking.
I don't think that's the case.
I know.
Oh, I can smell it a little bit now.
Like all the fatties and all of us are like, nah.
Getting fucking hungry.
Yeah, it's browning, but it's melting. You know.
All right,
And
but
it's
either way,
not-
just eat it. And let us know how it goes.
Yeah, no, I will. I'm gonna do that first, and then we'll try the cookie. Because that's not satisfying. I mean, you guys will be satisfied watching me eat this.
Ooh, listen to that fiber sing.
Yeah.
It's absolutely 100% glossed over at this point. I don't know if you can see that.
Oh yeah, oh yeah. It's like a sheen to it.
It's like a really fine kind of glossy sheen to that right there. So I think in just Oreo tradition, I'm just gonna start with like a lick. Oh shit! It's like, look,
Yeah. Oh shit.
I can tell you right now, it already tastes.
It's a melty boy.
Just eat it.
This reminds me of that episode where you drank like coffee or something. What did you do? You like ate something.
You know
I
what?
cut a bagel in half and I ate it, and it was
Yeah,
fucking
that's
the worst
right.
thing
That's
I've ever
it.
Maybe a change in plans here, but if I have Oreos upstairs in the kitchen, who would it be interesting for me to throw it under the fiber while I got it going?
Kyle just wants Oreos.
had. I don't think,
I do want Oreos.
I don't think I'm gonna.
He's
I don't
like-
think
Is
I'm
it
gonna
worth
finish
it? Not
He's
good.
like, science.
this. Not good.
He said, "Not good. You should still try it." That's what I heard.
No, that tasted like it was gonna give me stomach cancer.
Jesus.
All right, let's try the cookie. The cosmic brownie could also be a good alternative. That's got like a nice flat
Ooh.
surface on it. But
All right,
I want to wrap up with Oreo first. So let's wrap up with Oreo first. So same file. I think I'm going to start around the same settings. We're going to do like 530, maybe 530, 16. That's about 50% power at 500 speed. It's about 2.5 watts. And we'll give this another try with just the Oreo itself.
Let's see. Jeremy, while you guys are doing that, Jeremy has asked, is there anything unexpected that you guys are selling well this holiday season? Are you guys selling anything?
No, not really.
Matt, your fling into the UV and glass ornaments has been pretty inspiring.
Yeah.
UV
I wasn't-
right before the rush, and then just immediately dove in.
Yeah, it wasn't really unexpected for me, but like it was one of those things. Like that was the whole deal with this laser. Is I bought it knowing that I was gonna pitch these ornaments to a couple of different people, and got some big buys. I got a 45 count order and a 200 count order, so that basically helped pay for the laser right off the bat. So that's when I was like, okay, getting that. A lot of tumblers this season, cutting boards. I don't really do ornaments. I don't do like the cutting ornaments and gluing and painting. I don't have the patience for it.
So I have this now.
Nice.
So you'll notice there's a little, I think they call it dragon glass.
Obsidian.
Yeah, we'll go with it. So essentially that occurs when you overheat the slate. So I intentionally went for that. I changed some of the layers to fill by individual shape in the center there. And what that did is it really rapidly filled the same shape going both directions. And it kind of gives it that like icy gloss. I wasn't really sure if I was going to like it, but I don't mind it. It doesn't really look the same on camera as it does in person.
Yeah,
You know,
it's weird. It's hard to catch the light in it the way it does.
Yeah.
it kind of looks like that, like almost glittery in person,
Yep.
but with the rest of the detail like that. For context,
Yeah.
I don't mind that. That looks pretty good. We'll go with it.
So update on the Oreo situation here, guys. What I'm going to attempt to do is I'm going to attempt to shave off the existing surface markings because we do have a very shallow depth of field. So you know how the Oreo pictures are like raised or whatever from the surface? I'm going to try to just push those down with this circle first, and then I'm going to drop the artwork back in, and we're going to see how we do with that. So that's the plan.
All right.
Cheers
While
if you can.
you're. Yep, there you go.
Oh, we need some exhaust ASAP.
It's doing things. Have you ever wanted to make a coin out of your Oreo? Not an Oreo coin. A coin out of your Oreo.
Yeah. Ever want to pay like you have to pay for everything in your life with Oreos? Well, now you can't.
Jeremy, were you referring to what I did with the layers? I can show you what I did there. I just want to make sure I understand.
Yeah, I
can go
think
back
so because he was pretty excited when you were talking about it.
Yeah, I can. As soon as Alex is done with his Oreo, I'll swing back and show you. It's pretty quick.
That smells straight up like just Oreo cookie. It doesn't even smell bad. That
In
smells really
a good way.
Yeah, I'm gonna double the power. I'm gonna hit it
Like-
again because it looks like,
fresh baked Oreo.
Yeah.
Welcome to Oreo everything.
Yeah. We are Nabisco everything. Robeck said, why not just flip the Oreo instead of scraping this one?
I mean, yeah, you could do that, but that's not very science.
He's like, it's already over there and it's like 5 feet away, man. Ugh.
Yeah, I'm not getting up. But I am, because this isn't working out super well. I mean, it's interesting burning a fucking Oreo, but it's not yielding the results.
What's funny is this is exactly what we were talking about on Tuesday, like job shop versus like production. I'm over here just cranking out the same thing over and over again. Meanwhile, we have Oreos on the plate. It's 200 ornaments at my house. What do you got going on? We fucked with Oreos.
Well, I'll tell you what. I will be right back. I'm gonna go see if I have Oreos, and maybe I'll throw it under the fiber.
You can make an ornament out of the Oreo. Eh? Whoa, one more ornament. Oof. Dude, for a second, I literally thought that was a straw and you were trying to suck up the cream off the Oreo. I swear to God, I did.
If this test doesn't work, we're moving to Cosmic Brownies, but I'm going to give it a try.
I'll have to catch that on the episode recap afterwards. I really wasn't going to stay up to do 20 of these, but now that they're done, I'm glad, because then tomorrow I can finish this in like half an hour.
I think Kyle might actually have more success with the
Fiber.
Yeah, honestly.
I know, I bet you with a CO2 it'd rip it apart. Do you have a CO2 galva there?
No. Well, yes, but it's not usable at the moment.
Okay.
So this is just kind of a prep pass, I suppose.
What we're doing here is laying down a steel white. Like,
Yeah.
really? All right, here we go.
Try to cut it in half, Jeremy says. Decent idea. Maybe we could like do like a split section, you know?
That'd be good.
Or like cut the center out and then you can pull the center out. again, I think we're gonna run into issues with fusing on the cream. I think the cream is really the trouble here. It just can't tolerate any amount of heat before it just puddles up.
And then just the laser's distorted, I guess, probably. Doesn't pass through it the right way. Kind of goops. That's what I was saying. I wonder if you change the frequency to something like really high and it just tickled the surface. Now, I wish I had an Oreo to, like, counter test you.
Yeah, man.
Like, who can get Oreo engraving first?
All right. So that's fine and dandy. Let's drop the artwork in, and I'm really going to slow things down here.
We're gonna take our time.
I'm back. And I found Oreos.
Oh, shiz. Oh, that's burning it pretty good. Or melting it away.
It's doing something.
It's like caramelizing the sugar or something.
Turn it over. Turn it over. Go back to the cream.
Joel says it's working. It's working.
I know, that's me. I was so excited. I saw him like, oh my god. Get the creamy side.
You can almost make out some text.
Oh. Just popped my neck. That felt so good.
Sorry, beam it up.
This
Sorry, Joel.
speed, so I'm at 25 speed, and it does seem to be just kind of like vaporizing all of the cream away in its path, which is good.
So now you're making a slim Oreo out of a double stuffed. There you go. How to cut calories on the next laser everything. Like literally cutting them.
Haha.
I mean, that is what a calorie is, actually. The amount of energy it takes to boil or change the degree. Was it change the temperature of water 1 degree? Like a certain, I can't remember what it is. What is
I think that's just Joule, dude.
No, it's a kilocalorie, I'm telling you. I'm a physicist. My name's Boyce. Now I gotta look it up. I remember that was one of those things we had to learn for AP Physics, and our teacher like would yell at us, like he would just be really mad. He'd be like, 1 calorie is a kilocalorie. We're like, okay, Mr. Wise.
I feel like I can kind of see the banner in there a little bit. Oh, the word hot cocoa.
A little bit.
I'm going to bump the exposure just a touch. And go bump the exposure.
Can you get a magic eraser out? Just hit that with a little LA Awesome.
Ooh.
Nice.
It's definitely there, guys. It's not super sharp, and I blame the cream for that.
Yeah, because where there isn't any, it's pretty crisp looking.
The double stuff comes to haunt us.
That's pretty cool. You could actually like buy some sugar cookies from the store and go nuts.
Yep. I'm sure we could dial this in too. I mean, we've spent 20 minutes on it.
All right. Hashtag Nabisco. Put that into the Instagram. All right. Well, I'm glad I got to stay to see this, but I have to go to sleep.
All right, broski.
Apparently,
Have a good
children.
night, Mr. Matt.
Apparently, children have to learn transcendental ideals. Okay. All right. Let's see.
We love you, bro.
Yep.
Thanks
I
for
love
hanging
you
out,
guys
Matt.
too. Have some hot cocoa tomorrow on the show. You guys got Santa hats yet?
Not yet.
Better overnight that shit. Let's go.
I'll get right on it.
I'll have some hot cocoa during the show.
I want some gnome beards, and I want to be chilling with my gnomies.
Well, until Christmas, those are going to be sitting on my desk, so they're going to be my holiday cheer.
If you keep dropping puns, this live stream is going to turn into a gnomes man land.
Oof. Oof. That was so rough.
Hey guys,
Oh,
I'm gonna finally just turn the frequency. Matt wants me to turn the frequency up so bad. I'm just gonna do it.
You know that's the answer. You know it is. Try. What are you at now? 30? You're at 30?
Yeah, but it's forcing me to reduce my pulse width to 10 in order to hit a frequency of 100, and I'm going to double the speed. See if we can get it a little sharper.
One thing at a time. One thing at a time. We're going to refined.
It's making noise, but it doesn't seem to be doing much. I think.
Wait till it gets to. I think you're right about the marshmallow. I was gonna say wait. I think it's gonna do something when it gets to the cookie.
There we go. This is 50-15 with
Holy
a speed
shit.
of 50.
50-15. By the way, Beam It Up says, all those times my mom yelled at me for playing with my food, and yet here I am at 1 a.m. watching an Oreo get blasted by a laser.
So, you know,
Take that, Mom.
Kix is kid tested, mother approved. Nobody said that about Oreos.
This is
Or
like
lasers.
the adult version. Kicks
I mean,
ass.
to be fair, if you look in that like kind of lower pretty section underneath the words hot cocoa, you can see the little filigree lines.
Yeah.
Like those look
Yeah.
really
you
sharp,
actually can.
dude. Those are
I
like
think
really
they look
sharp.
now that we changed the frequency.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna.
It's just, I think it gets lost because of the cream filling that got stuck there. The details.
No, look at the depth on it now.
under
Though.
from your eye. But if you know they're there, it
I
looks
didn't
good.
know they were there. The hot cocoa is like actually getting like it looks like it's getting texture to it. Like you could put a fingernail in there.
I'm gonna use a baby wipe and attempt to remove the cream filling from the back of one of these.
I think
we're onto
dig
something.
for that.
I think we're onto something here. I am, by the way, nauseous at this point. Just from having too much.
Is it from the Oreo smell?
No, it's from eating too many fucking Oreos.
Like if you haven't heard in the background this noise the entire time, just to go on and he's like, all right guys, this is for science, okay? We're really over here to he's just been destroying those things. So when did you get diabetes, Alex? Well, it was on the hot cocoa Oreo engraving episode.
Yeah. I remember the exact moment.
That was the day diabetes that came into my life. All right, I really have to go now. Good Lord. See you guys.
See you, bud.
I'm using a pocket knife to shave off. I guess I can do this on camera because it's not running anymore. Oh man, the people that are watching right now are the fucking committed people, you know?
Gotta love it. We're having fun. Hopefully you guys are having fun too.
I have a baby wipe and I'm literally using a pocket knife here and I'm just shaving off the cream layer to get, and I have to be really gentle because Oreos like to snap in half. But
It's
I
the
am
taste
trying
of
to
victory, Alex.
just physically remove the cream layer here beforehand.
While you're doing that, I just measured my Oreo so I could get a diameter of the inside shape.
Mm-hmm.
If anybody wanted to know, it's 36 millimeters. And
I did
I'm
that
also
earlier.
gonna have
Did you
a
miss
little
it?
fun with this. Yeah,
I did. Did you measure the cookie or the cream?
the cookie, like the inner ridge of the cookie.
I guessed on the cookie. All right. So as you guys will see shortly, we have physically decreamed this Oreo. It sounds dirty. And so now we're gonna make an attempt just like this. Oh, that smells really bad. It smells like unappetizing burnt marshmallows. It's not good. It's not my favorite. Follow up to the bagel cutting that nobody ever wanted.
Oh my gosh. If you guys saw that, you're an OG. Well, you're getting that focused up. I'll answer a quick question here. So, on switch to me. Nope, wrong one. So on this, so if we go into the layer I was referring to, where it's turned into basically glass. If you use fill all shapes at once, that's how it basically goes across the entire skin surface. Essentially, while you're doing a full engrave. If you set it to fill shapes individually, it will fill each thing very quickly back to back for all crosshatches, and then before it moves on to the next shape. That's essentially how I got that glass look to it, because it overheated the surface and kind of liquefied it. So just to answer that question. And back to Alex.
I've repositioned my exhaust to live a little bit closer to the Oreo. And we are going to try with those same settings, 50 frequency, 15 pulse width with a speed of 50. Right now. Here we go. Cream layer removed via knife. Let's see what we can do. Oh, you know, I'm going to record this too. All right. So I'm hoping just the slightly higher frequency and the slightly lower pulse width will give us a little more fidelity in our mark. The first mark was great, but I really want just like a little more detail. You can actually see a couple embers in there, Kyle. Do you see those?
Yeah.
Oh crap, I messed up. I'm engraving just that circle. I didn't mean to engrave the circle. Hold on 1 second, guys. All right, let's try that again. So ignore the beginning part, I guess. Because I was doing the filled circle that we used to try to clean the cream off earlier. But now we are doing the actual graphic.
Hey guys, good night.
See you later, Jimmy.
All right, we'll see you.
Have a good night, bud.
You too.
Damn, dude, do you see those little snowflakes?
Yeah. I can't believe the freaking detail that's actually appearing on this.
I know. It's like the least ideal surface, too, you know? Where it's like multi-textured and multicolored, but you can still make out the details. I mean, even the hot, the H in hot isn't just one line, it's actually two lines. Like the T is made up of two lines with like a space in between, and you can actually see the space in between those two lines. You know what I'm talking about?
Yep.
I think this would absolutely translate to like cookies that you made if you like baked some cookies or whatever.
Yeah, you could do like little hidden messages on the bottom surface of the cookie.
Yeah.
It'd be cool as hell.
They taste like shit though, so don't give them to people you like.
Thin lines.
Yeah.
Do you got a crosshatch on that or just one direction?
Nope, it's bi-directional one hatch. So I'll probably run it again though.
Ooh, there's some caramelization there in the middle. It's cooking it.
Joel's asked. Oh, did you ask because Joel asked?
Yeah.
Yeah. So no crosshatch. Maybe once I know what I'm doing a little better. I don't know how many more of these I want to scrape, but we may do a cosmic brownie before I'm done for the night. So there's that. We're just gonna go ahead and I'm just gonna run it a second time, just to get a little extra depth, and then I'll do a focus pull so you guys can see a little more of what's going on here.
Should I split it and start messing around with the fiber on my Oreos?
Yeah, dude, absolutely.
All right.
10 out of 10. Make sure you exhaust. It's really unpleasant.
It's already set up. So the setup here, there we go. That'll work. There. So the setup here, I got a bamboo cutting board with a clean paper towel and an Oreo on top, just so there's a clean separation of what's going to go in my mouth afterwards.
Oh, fire hazard. Careful.
Oh, it's not going to spend enough time on the paper towel if it does hit it.
True.
So what we're going to do, let's go ahead and do a contoured. Oh, that was pretty close.
Mm-hmm.
I think we're just going to send it because close enough. So I'm starting off with a 500 speed, 50 power, 200 frequency, just to kind of see what it does. Because I've never marked an Oreo with a fiber before or tried to.
Yeah.
Oh, you know what? I think...
Can you repeat those one more time?
Yeah. I'm using 500 speed, 50 power, 200 frequency, 200 Q pulse, and for lack of a starting point, I'm using 0.1 millimeter line interval.
Is this on the Wisely?
Yeah, 60 watt with the 200 lens. For the giggles, I'm trying offset fill because we don't really use that a whole lot.
Yeah.
So if you don't know what that is, it's kind of just like imagine how water goes down a drain when it spirals. That's kind of what it does.
A little Coriolis effect.
Yeah.
Whoa. Dude, the fiber might be the way to go. Look at that. Whoa, dude, that's wicked. The visuals on that. No, it didn't really do much, did it?
Not really. Let's go 100 power because why not? Same settings. Oh, I smell it. I definitely smell it. Oh, I can hear it now. Little baby ignitions. Ooh, it cooked it. Let's see. So I can't lie. To give you a smell as to what this smells like, imagine you're making s'mores. We're going to take you on a little trip. Imagine you're making s'mores and you drop the graham cracker in the fire. That's kind of what this smells like. But I can switch cameras and kind of show you what that did. So not really an ideal outcome on that one. They said your cookie came out looking like a cork coaster. Yeah, as you can see, mine kind of turned out charcoal. So I'm going to flip it over. We're going to maybe cut back on the power and decrease the frequency a little bit. Try again.
All right, that was tough, but I was able to get pretty much the entire cookie in focus there, guys. So there's a view for you.
Looking good, man. It really does look like a cork coaster. Joel, I think, is on point with that.
Yeah, definitely. I might switch lenses. I'm not getting HD resolution right now because I'm zoomed. I'm doing a digital zoom, but
Jeremy says, just eat it. Don't disappoint us. So it looks like it's kind of lightening it up. I don't know if it's coming through on camera. I think I'm going to make the circle a little smaller. And we're going to change the fill again. And I'm just going to set it to do crosshatch passes. Vince is out. Have a good night, Vince. Thanks for hanging, man. Oh. Joel says, Nabisco, we have ignition. Indeed. as you can see, we have that's not a reflection. It's turned a little coaly. So I managed to dig a hole into the center of my Oreo.
Let me see, Kyle. I didn't get a good look at it. Oh dear God, Jesus!
Yeah. I think I got one more thing I want to try in me.
I think I have officially cut all the way through the cookie. 3 passes with this setting was too much.
I'm going to set this one aside, and once it cools down, maybe I'll give that one a try. I can't let Alex eat all of the burned Oreos. That just wouldn't be fair.
I really don't recommend it.
Oh, but, you know, it's a group effort. All right, so I'm doing the same thing as last time, except I quadrupled the frequency, and I increased the line distance from 0.1 to 0.25. We'll see if that kind of digs more and cooks less. We'll set that to run continuously.
Jeremy said, "Yo, nice donut."
Valid. Ooh, I hear it. It's doing its thing.
Oh my God,
again.
dude. Oh my God. What are you doing?
Digging.
On purpose.
Yeah.
Okay, so fiber's not the way.
Maybe I want an Oreo donut.
Oh dear.
It's not cindering like the last one did, so that's a success.
You know, I'm gonna have to rename this stream "Engraving Oreos with you with lasers" or something. And I'm gonna have to update the thumbnail. Maybe I'll leave the thumbnail exactly the way it is, but I'll replace the moon with the Oreo cookie. All right, guys, that's going to do it for mine. I'm going to head over there when it's done, and I'm going to just try to hold it up so you guys can get a good look at it in focus, upright.
Oh, that was magical. It doesn't look like fiber is the way, man. Sticky. We have an Oreo donut.
Well, there's our thumbnail. Oh my God.
Oreo is not the way. but fair is fair. So I'm gonna go ahead and eat this with a glass of milk now. Ooh,
I told you, dude. That's your fault. That's your own fault.
two and a half out of 10. Don't recommend.
Yeah.
Ooh, okay, 1 out of 10.
Yeah, dude, stop.
Oh no, I was washing it down with milk.
No, I know. I watched you do it.
Yuck.
Here's what this will be our thumbnail for the episode.
Yeah, I would call that a much nicer success.
Yeah, not bad, dude. Do you see what I'm talking about in the O's and the T's? How like that double layer of
Yeah, where
yeah,
the crossover is.
dude, it's sick.
Yeah. The level of detail you get on the UV because of that really tight dot.
Yeah,
amazing.
I'm actually taking one more screenshot here while
I wouldn't make you pay for that, Gulf Coast. Gulf Coast was going to offer $50 for us to eat the Oreo.
Oh,
I ate it anyway.
No. Yeah,
I can't accept money for that. You're welcome to donate it if you want to, but it's not going to be for eating the Oreo.
No.
Again, don't recommend. It tastes terrible.
Yeah, it's rough. It's rough all around.
It's not like a burnt marshmallow off a campfire. I will
No.
tell you that much.
It is not.
It's like eating charcoal with
like
the charcoal flavor.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to touch Oreos again for a while.
We've killed your appetite for Oreo.
Yeah, I think so.
That's fair.
I
Maybe
did break
next
out
time on
UV
Laser
though.
Everything. Huh?
I haven't gotten to play with my UV in a long time, so that was nice.
Yeah. Maybe next time on Laser Everything, we'll engrave a nutty bar.
Rob is asking, off topic, how many gigabytes is y'all computer running all programs, Adobe, Lightroom, etc., including the different types of lasers in the house? Like RAM or storage?
Yeah. Are you talking about storage or memory?
Yeah.
In terms of RAM, I think both me and Alex are running 32 gigs of RAM. Right?
My desktop might be 16. My laptop is like 64.
Yeah.
I have to look.
Well, in terms of if you're doing normal editing, normal function stuff, you're only doing light editing on photos in Photoshop or Illustrator, 16 gigs will probably be enough.
Kyle and I also edit video all day, so
yeah.
Yeah, I'm at 16.
We do video on top of running everything else, so we kind of have a different requirement on that. But 16 is going to be fine for the mass majority of what most people will use their computer for. If you're a super light user,
thanks for hanging out. Oh, later, Joel.
Good night. If you're a super light user, 8 gigs might even be enough for you. If all you're doing is running like a couple of machines, you run 32 machine. I run 32 running 3 machines. Oh, 3 computers running 32 engraving units.
32 gigabytes of RAM on one system running 3 instances of Lightburn for 3 different machines.
Okay. I misinterpreted all of that multiple times.
I read it the same way at first. I'm running 32. I was like, oh, damn, dude, fucking chill out.
It's a lot of lasers.
As far as GPU, I think I have a 2660. So it's not top of the line. Does the job.
I have a 3060 Ti.
What? Fuck
And
you.
It's overkill. I
Need
got a
better
really
graphics card.
I got a really good deal on this computer.
Bastard.
Like good enough where I thought I was getting scammed.
Have graphics cards come down in price from like the
They're in stock
at MSRP?
at MSRP.
What's up?
The MSRP has changed, but they're in stock at MSRP.
Mm-hmm.
So there's that. You in terms of like if you're doing for everybody else, if you're doing like light photo editing and like general stuff,
yep,
you don't even need anything close to a 3060 Ti. You could use like integrated graphics if you really wanted to. If you want a little more performance and a little more oomph to get through kind of the more intensive tasks, even like a, I don't know, like a couple generation old entry level graphics card would be more than enough.
Lightburn will absolutely 100% run on integrated graphics for sure. You do not need discrete graphics to run Lightburn. At multiple instances, I don't know, but I mean, at the very least, one instance will certainly run on.
When I was running, so my old laptop, when I first started engraving, I would run a CO2 and a diode off of it at the same time, and it was just an old, I think it was an i3, like a 7-year-old i3.
Mm-hmm.
So there was no dedicated GPUs, integrated graphics, so nothing fancy.
You really shouldn't have eaten that cookie, dude. I feel pretty sick. That was pretty sickening. When you get it kind of like right here, and you're like,
yeah, it's
where I'm at right now.
It's kind of like we ate some charcoal fresh off the campfire after pouring some water over it.
So you think 64 gigabytes is overkill? Again, unless you're editing 4K video, yes. Probably severely overkill.
There is likely no need to for that in terms of like an engraving machine.
Yeah.
Main station. If you're running like a dozen lasers at the same time, maybe that might be the case, but
I think there's going to be other bottlenecks at that point before RAM. So
I think I've run 4 or 5 machines at a time.
Yeah.
So 4 or 5 instances of Lightburn. I had Illustrator open, Discord, OBS, like 10 Chrome tabs, and I still had RAM left over. So 64 would probably be
pretty nuclear. Yeah. Weird day. What a weird stream, huh?
Yeah, a little bit of fun,
We just went over 2 hours anyway, so do you want to call it?
Yeah, we can maybe we'll do another stream later in the week or something.
Throw up a little bit.
Something a little more productive than Oreo.
Yeah.
I mean,
to be fair,
you know what? Oreo's going to apply to somebody.
You really tried to keep this stream productive, and I don't remember who it was, but somebody came right in here and just set fire with the Oreo comment. So it was a good effort.
You know what? Oreos were fun. It was a departure from the norm.
It was a departure from diodes.
That too. It was a good time. I appreciated it.
Yeah.
And maybe somebody will get use out of that with their Christmas cookies.
For sure. Thanks for the sacrifice, guys. You are most welcome. Listen, guys, some housekeeping before we close out tonight. If you haven't already signed up for it, we have a new forum. It's pretty cool. It's kind of the fallback is kind of how Kyle and I are looking at. So if everything else burns down on Laser Everything and the only thing left is our WordPress site, we have a forum on our WordPress site. I'll show it to you guys really quick. We're not going to spend hardly any time on this at all, but I will just throw it on screen just so you can see what I'm looking at here. So it's just lasereverything.net/forum, and I got to add this to the stream. So here it is, guys. It's just like a classic forum experience. If you haven't signed up, sign up. We have a dedicated, if you're a Laser Everything market vendor, we do have a dedicated market support area where you can make marketplace suggestions, report bugs, and get kind of general support with the marketplace. So if you're a vendor or you're thinking about being a vendor, you definitely want to sign up for this. But we have all of our normal stuff here, unused support forums, some chats. We've got 20 or 30 members here right now. I'd like to get everybody that loves Laser Everything to have an account here as a backup. That way, if the channel disappears tomorrow or Discord disappears tomorrow, Facebook, whatever, we kind of have a fallback place where we can all meet up and continue to hang out and learn together. So I would really encourage you to sign up for this if you haven't. It's lasereverything.net/forum. It's very loosely put together right now. I'm open to suggestions on how to organize things. If you guys want to see certain forums pop up or certain things attended to, I'm very open to all of that. You can also find it at lasereverything.net. It's right here under the community tab. And the other thing that I wanted to mention before we close out tonight, because I just keep saying this to everybody, is we are almost done with the marketplace. In the last 4 weeks, I've spent about $10,000, no joke, getting this finalized here and kind of fixing up everything that we need to get fixed in order to get things up and running. And it's really looking nice. It's really, really coming together. Lots of lasers, lots of vendors selling, jigs and machines and digital files. I mean, it's all coming together. We have a completely revamped vendor panel, which I'm probably not going to be able to load up fast enough because we're in the middle of switching to AWS right now. But we're nearly there, guys. So again, if you think that you have any ideas or any items that you would want to sell to laser owners, anything that will improve the quality of life, you have a great idea for a jig or a focal stick, or you want to sell blanks, buy blanks in bulk and you have leftover, and you want to sell those to make some of your money back, even, or coaching. I mean, literally anything. I 100% would encourage you to visit and make an account. There is a link to sign up for an account on the forum. So if you sign up for the forum, there's a link there. You can check that out. We've completely revamped the vendor panel back here. Everything's working much better. So we're in really, really good shape moving forward. And I'm not going to waste any more time on that. But I did just want to let you guys know. So that is coming up. I'd love to see you over at the forum on the website, because Kyle and I don't have enough questions to answer. And the marketplace is getting ready to open. So those are my two little housekeeping things. If you haven't already, go sign up for the Laser Master Academy. #1 way to support the channel, masters.lasereverything.net. Buy some merch. That's all I got. You good?
Yeah, that's how the cookie crumbles.
Great. More puns. You don't have to gnome home, but you can't stay here. You don't have to go gnome. That would have been better. You don't have to go gnome, but you can't stay here. All right, guys. We'll see you in the next one. Oh, have a great night.
See you guys. Take care.